Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Sunday, November 5th, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Knight of Swords. Today, Mercury moves on into the sign of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is more fun-loving, and of course it's been in Scorpio, which is much more serious, and the conversation has been rather intense. But now the thing of it is, with it in Sagittarius, to me, Sagittarius is always, I want to say, like, all over the place. Have you ever tried to find a Sagittarius? Like, are they where you think they'll be? They're all over the place, okay? That's kind of what the Knight of Swords is like. So this is an energy that you may find yourself needing to rein in. It's not in a bad way. It's not saying that it's wrong to be someplace else, but you need to be careful with your focus. Sagittarius is more known for the big picture, but as that big picture expands, there's too many pretty things to look at, to go out there, in search of. And the Knight of Swords tends to be rather impulsive and, doing things on the spur of the moment. So, there's always a caution that comes with this card, to stop first and think, before you rush off to do something. So, you might want to keep this in mind while this is happening, because we're going to see that retrograde energy coming in, within another week or so, okay? Because Mercury will enter shadow on the 14th while still in Sagittarius, okay? And there is a need here. I don't want to say that you're supposed to slow down, because I think that would be wrong. I think that there's too much to do. I think it's just that, things that you perceive as a challenge, and you're trying to rise to the challenge, which is commendable. But at the same time, I think you need to make sure that you don't let, like when energies switch, so does our focus. And we often don't realize it. And then in hindsight, we're going, why did I do that? All right, that didn't work out so great. So, that kind of thing. Be aware beforehand, before you just jump in and your curiosity gets the better of you and you're off doing things that are a little bit scattered. And I'm laughing to myself here as I said, let me pause this for a moment. I don't know where the moon is. The moon will be in Gemini. This explains a great deal. That's an energy which often is very scattered, because it kind of has you going in a couple different directions. Here again, you need to pay attention. I don't think that this is a bad thing. I think it's just like you might feel like you need to be all over the place. Let me go over here and do this. Let me go over here and do that. But sometimes it's necessary to slow down. And even like this is a Sunday, and most of the time everybody wants to relax, have a good time. It doesn't feel that way. I think that there is, at this moment, the anticipation, probably, of everything that is coming. The ball has started rolling, and you have things you have to do. So it's kind of got you going, oh my goodness, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's what the Knight of Swords means. He's everywhere. And I don't think, for most of you, and you know how I'm always saying, monitor yourself, like while the moon is in Gemini. See how you react to situations. See what you do, how you handle that energy for the day. But I think with the moon being in Gemini and Mercury entering Sagittarius, a few hours later, it's about 7 hours behind the moon entering Gemini, you may just find yourself up and doing and going every which way you can to make things happen. Just as I said, this card comes with a caution. Don't go overboard with what you do. Try to make sure that if these are things that you're trying to tackle and get done, that you've already thought out the process ahead of time, and that you don't just dive in blindly, because, it kind of tends to have some sort of fallout later when the Knight of Swords appears. So I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.